up, ninjas? Welcome to Yoga with Dojo Cat. Today we are going to do an energizing yoga flow that you can do at any point in the day, maybe in the morning to get yourself energized and ready to take on the day. Today's poses will include some strengthening ones to make the muscles burn and also some stretching ones to make you feel really nice. So let's just get into it. We are going to come into a tabletop position, stacking the knees under the hips and the hands under the shoulders. And we'll do a couple of cat-cows just to warm up the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the tailbone and chin to the sky. And exhale, press the mat away from you, tuck your chin to your chest, arch the spine. Inhale into cow. Just linking our movement to our breath, and exhale, cat. And if you want any more movement, maybe you want to do some body rolls or some spinal waves, take whatever movement you might need in this moment. Maybe you just got up for the day and your body is still feeling really stiff from sleep, and you want to get moving. We'll do one more round. Beautiful. Come back to that neutral spine, tuck your toes and just lift your knees off the mat just a couple of inches. Squeeze the core. You're gonna feel a burn begin already in the abs, the quads, the arms, the shoulders. All together, deep breath in. And on your exhale, press into downward facing dog. And again, take whatever movement you need. Maybe you want to pedal out your feet. Maybe you want to rock up onto your toes, stretch the toes and the feet. Or maybe you want to drop one hip at a time just to hover above the mat, just to get a little extra movement in. Or maybe you just need to find some stillness. Bend the knees, take your gaze forward, hop, step, or float to bring your feet behind your hands and meet in a forward fold. So you can keep your hands underneath your shoulders if you like. You can tuck them into your elbows and just let your top half hang. If you have any tension in your neck, you can nod your head yes, or shake your head no. Just nice, slow, gentle movements. Good. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, gaze forward. And exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees and just roll up one vertebrae at a time. Inhaling your hands to the sky. Exhale, bend the arms for cactus pose, lift the chest and chin to the sky. And inhale, bring those hands back up. And from here, we're gonna go into our first balancing pose. I'm just gonna turn to face the camera, grounding into that right foot. You can either use this left foot as a kickstand with a heel touching the ankle. You can bring that foot on the calf, or if you like, reach down, pull that foot above the knee, and then you can keep your hands at heart center or extend your arms to the sky, bringing them all the way to the top for a more challenging balancing pose for tree. And if this is easy, try closing your eyes. Whoa. Beautiful. Holding for 3, 2, 1, bring your hands to heart center. Take that knee forward and then release the foot from your leg. And we're going to bring this knee all the way down to the mat, bringing it outside of that right foot, and then just settle down on your bum. I'm just gonna turn here now for my mat. All right, once you're in this position, we're just going to take the right knee into the left elbow, take a nice deep breath in, and then exhale, gaze over that right shoulder. Nice little twist for the spine. And release this pose. We're gonna come back to center, deep breath in, and then we'll twist over to the left. Gaze over that left shoulder. Beautiful. Release the twist, coming back to center, and you can unwind your legs, straighten them in front of you, pull the spine nice and straight, deep breath in, and exhale, fold forward over your legs. If you don't have a lot of flexibility in your legs, your hamstrings, feel free to give them a nice generous bend if you want to hold on to your feet, but you're also free just to hold on to your shins as well. And release this pose, sitting back up, turn onto your right hip and stack that knee underneath your hip. Straightening that left leg and lift yourself up. Inhaling the right arm to the sky, exhaling, bending sideways over that straight leg. Getting a beautiful stretch in that right side body. Release that pose, bringing the right hand to the mat. Make sure that wrist gets stacked underneath the shoulder. Extend the left arm overhead and reach away from you. Just changing where you're feeling that stretch. And option to stay right here, enjoying this stretch. Or if you'd like to join me in a little bit of strengthening in the abs, you can lift that left leg, take a deep breath in, and exhale, gently touch the knee to the elbow. Inhale to extend, exhale, touch the knee to the elbow, or elbow to the knee, or whatever. You know what I mean. I'll just do a couple more. And last one. Beautiful. Bring that left foot down to the mat, and we're gonna move into a side plank, so you have the option to stay right here if you like, if maybe you have wrist pain or shoulder pain, or if you wanna join me in a side plank, extend the left arm to the sky and then bring that right foot so your toes are behind the left heel. You also have the option to come down to an elbow. Oh, I'm shaking in this one. Beautiful. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn your torso so that it's square to your mat and shift into a plank pose. Again, make sure you have that wrist alignment under the shoulders. Really engage that core, pulling the belly button to the spine. And really gently drop the knees to the mat. And from here, we're gonna go into some spinal waves so you can keep your hands exactly where they are. Drop the belly, lift tailbone and chin, and then lower your hips all the way down to the heels. Exhale, arch the spine, roll your body so that your shoulders are above your wrists. And then inhale, shifting into cow, dropping the hips. Exhale, rolling back into cat. We'll do one more. Okay, from here, just change your alignment a little bit, bringing those wrists under the shoulders. Keep those toes tucked. We're gonna go back into that bear crawl pose. So you can lift the knees off the mat just a couple inches, really squeeze that core. Remember, where the mind goes, the energy flows. So wherever you're feeling that tension, that strengthening in your muscles, inhale, thinking about creating space in that area. Exhale, release tension in that area. Take a deep breath in and exhale, press into downward facing dog. Nice work. Oh wow, I really didn't think about how this outfit was gonna look in downward facing dog. You know what, whatever, it looks really cute when I'm standing or sitting, so just don't look. Just listen to my voice. Again, take whatever movement that you need in this pose. Do a little body scan, comparing your right side to your left side. Or maybe find some stillness and focus on the breath. And when you're ready, bend the knees, take your gaze forward, hop, step, or float to bring your feet behind your hands, meeting in a forward fold. Again, take whatever movement you need. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees and really slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Rolling your shoulders at the top. Inhale your hands to the sky. Exhale, bring your arms to cactus, lift the chest and chin to the sky. Inhale your hands to the sky. We'll go back into that tree pose. So on the left side this time, putting your weight into that left foot and then putting your foot wherever you need it to be. Keeping in mind your balance is going to be different on your non-dominant side. So maybe you need that kickstand. That's okay. See where you are. Maybe try to challenge yourself a little bit by putting that foot a little higher. It's all up to you. This is your practice, so take whatever you need. Maybe you want to keep your hands at heart center. Maybe you want to extend them, bringing them all the way to the top, or keeping them nice and wide to help you with your balance. Beautiful. Holding for 3, 2, 1. Release your foot. Keep it nice and high. You can bring your hands to heart center. Taking that right knee, putting it on the mat outside of that left foot, sitting onto the knee, then all the way down onto that right bum cheek. Hug the left knee into the right elbow. Deep breath in and exhale, twist to look over that left shoulder. Release that twist, coming back to center. Deep breath in and exhale, twisting to the right side, gazing over the right shoulder. Release that pose, coming back to center. Unwind your legs, bringing them in front of you. Hands to the mat beside your hips. Pull the spine nice and long. Deep breath in. Exhale, fold over your legs.
And you can release this pose sitting back up.
Turn over onto your left hip. Bring that left knee underneath the hip. Straighten the right leg, toes facing the front of your mat. Inhale your hands to the sky. And exhale, fold sideways over top of that straight leg. Beautiful side body stretch. Come back to center. Bring the left hand to the mat under the shoulder. Extend the right arm overhead. Beautiful gate pose. Stretch here. Option to stay right here in this gate pose, or join me in that core strengthening by lifting the right leg, taking a deep breath in and crunching, bringing the elbow to the knee. Inhale, expand. Exhale, touch the elbow to the knee or knee to elbow. And we'll do one more. Beautiful. You can bring that right foot back to the mat. An option to go back into your gate pose, or join me in a side plank, extending the right arm to the sky and then taking your left toes behind the right heel. Just taking a peek down, making sure we have proper alignment. Lift those hips to the sky. Again, option, come down to your elbow if that's too intense on your wrist or shoulder. I'm shaking. My shoulders are always so tight and sore from kickboxing. Holding for 3, 2, 1. Turn your torso square to the mat and transition into our plank pose. Whew. Your core should still be engaged here, pulling that belly button to the spine. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently bring your knees to the mat. Bring them nice and wide, big toes to touch, and melt into a child's pose. Bring your forehead to the mat. Extend those arms in front of you. Beautiful. You did all the hard work. Now we're just going to do a couple of nice little stretches just to make sure that you're feeling amazing to get your day started, or maybe on your lunch break. Maybe you're taking this as a little midday break. You'll be ready to tackle the afternoon. Get whatever movement you need here. Maybe you need to rock side to side. Maybe you need to come up onto your fingertips for more sensation. Or maybe you want to bring your palms together and then lift them so that your palms are behind your head for a reverse prayer. Just stretch those triceps. This is your practice. Take whatever you need for your body. If you're a martial artist like me, your shoulders are probably going to be pretty sore. Maybe your hips. Just do whatever feels good for you. You're taking this time for yourself today, so it's important that you make sure you get what you need. Roll onto the belly, bringing the elbows under the shoulders. Coming into a Sphinx pose. Lift the chest nice and high. Option to stay right here, or you can get some gentle movement in by inhaling at center and exhaling to look over one shoulder. Inhaling back to center and exhaling, rolling over to the other side. We'll do one more round of that movement. And come back to center. You can bring your arms out horizontal in front of you and bring your forehead to the mat. And then you can take your right knee and just hike it up, toes pointing outwards for a half frog pose. Take a deep breath in and exhale out, letting your body get heavy in this pose. We'll take this stretch to the other side so you can lift your forehead up, coming onto the elbows if you need to, and straighten the right leg. And then you can bring your forehead back down as you lift the left knee to the armpit, toes pointed out, half frog on the left side. Beautiful. When you are ready, shift yourself onto the elbows, coming onto the knees, and then meeting in a comfortable seated position. And we're just going to seal this practice with 3 really deep breaths. So when you are ready, inhale your hands to the sky, take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring your hands back down beside your hips. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands back down. One more time, inhale. And exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Keep your eyes closed. Soak up this practice for 1 breath here. Beautiful. And that is it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe. I would love to have you in my little dojo. If you want longer flows with me, I post hour-long flows on my Patreon. I just started it last month, so there's only 1 video there right now, but I will be filming August's hour-long video pretty quick here. So stay tuned for that. And any support that you can offer me is greatly appreciated. Even just liking, subscribing, and sharing, it means a lot to me. If you want to follow me on social media, you can find me on Instagram at dojocat713. I guess I'm also on TikTok. I guess you can find me there. I don't really do anything there. And if you are in the Saskatoon area and you want to do a live class with me, I will post the link below for my scheduling app. All right, you go drink some water, put on some sunscreen, and go touch grass. My mom's gonna laugh at that one because I don't touch grass very often, as you can see from my pasty complexion. I'll see you guys next time. Os.